energy of flow of the Chinese meridians cycles throughout the day. Shiatsu, we have this clock, shows the different elements and different organs for each hour or 2-hour period of the day. I'm going to walk you through them one by one. Good morning. We're awake at 3 a.m. just like the monks. Wake up early to do deep breathing meditation during the lung time. Metal is the element of the lungs and large intestine, and the time is from 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. The lung meridian begins just under the clavicle, and it comes up to the end of the clavicle and down the arm. It's on the top of the arm on the inside edge, along the hairline, and it ends at the tip of the thumb. At 5 o'clock, the energy shifts into the large intestine meridian. This begins in the index finger, travels up the outside of the arm, over the shoulder, up the side of the neck, to the lips, and then it goes around the lips and crosses over to the opposite nostril. It's 8 o'clock. Let's look at the earth element. The stomach meridian's time is 7 to 9 a.m., breakfast time. It begins just under the eye, and it comes down the side of the lip, and all the way up to the hairline. Down, side of the neck, and along the clavicle. The middle. Goes down the middle, through the abdominals, down to the pubis and across the outside of the leg. Comes down the front, outside of the leg. Down the foot, to the middle of the foot, to the outside of the second toe. Meridian's time is 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. It begins here at the big toe, comes along the inside of the arch of the foot, and the ankle bone, and up the front inside of the leg. Just alongside the knee, and straight up the thigh, or the other side you see, continues along the side of the abdomen, almost all the way up to the clavicle, and back down into the armpit. Noon is the warmest time of the day, so naturally it's the fire time. 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. The first of the fire meridians is the heart. It begins in the armpit and comes on the bottom of the inside of the arm, all the way to the pinky finger. Now from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. is the small intestine meridian. It begins with the middle finger and comes up the outside of the bottom of the arm. At the top of the shoulder, it does a little zigzag here and comes up towards the back of the neck. It has a zig in the cheek and back to the front of the ear. Three to 7 o'clock in the afternoon is water time with the urinary bladder and kidney meridians. It's 3 p.m., time for urinary bladder. Tara is here to help me demonstrate. Begins here, inside of the eye. Comes up over the head. Please turn around. Comes down the back of the head and the neck, and it splits into two lines. So there's two lines on each side going down the back. The meridians come together as one again, down the back of the leg, slightly towards the outside, where it comes along the edge to the pinky toe. The kidney meridian takes over at 5 o'clock p.m. Energy begins here at the bottom of your foot. Comes up here, makes a circle around the bone, continues up towards the back of the leg, the inside edge of the leg. And then it follows very close to the midline of the body, all the way to the clavicle. There's a second fire time in the day, 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. It's the time to be warm and social and get ready for bed. 7 p.m. begins pericardium time. The meridian begins next to the nipple, comes up to the arm, down the center of the inside of the arm, all the way through the hand to the middle finger. At 9 p.m., the energy shifts to the triple heater meridian. This begins at the ring finger, to the middle of the hand, the middle of the outside of the arm. Over the top of the shoulder, side of the neck, to the ear, where it loops behind the ear, and then to the tip of the eyebrow. It's the middle of the night for the wood element, 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. The gallbladder meridian is the highest point between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. Now it's very intricate, so follow me here. It begins on the side of your eye, goes back to the notch just in front of your ear, notch to your temple, back down to the top of your ear, and around. Then it comes up again, just on top of your eye and your hairline, and again down, almost to the middle of your head, but not quite, down your neck, to the top of your shoulder. Goes around your arm, and it'll continue to zigzag down. So we got down to here, and then it zigzags some more. It comes forward and back, the gluteus maximus, and then it goes pretty straight down the thigh, almost straight down the leg. It has a little zigzag here, and then it goes in front of this bone and in between your last two toes to the side of your fourth toe. The liver is the second of the wood element meridians. It begins at the large toe, right next to the second toe. And it runs up in between the two toes to the ankle bone. And then right up the middle of the inside of the leg. And then kind of zigzags over here to the outside of your body. Comes back in right under the pectoral muscle.